Gamers, which is the most memorable game you've ever played and why? Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I like it for 3 reasons. 1. Swimming controls are amazing. 2. The story and temples are just perfect to me. 3. I enjoy the game every time I play it and it isn't boring when I play it over and over. Halo 3. So many great memories. Played when I was 12 until they took the servers down. RIP. Fable 2. I was about to put Skyrim, but I'm saying Fable 2 because I actually remembered playing it when I was real young, even after not playing it for years. The last time I played it besides recent was just after its release. And I was really young when it was released. I still remembered the opening segment and everything. Half-Life. It's the game that introduced me to the gaming world when I was 4 and it was so good. I even played Half-Life 2 and its 2 episodes as well as the remake Black Mesa. The original Guild Wars, beautiful game in every way. Probably Knights of the Old Republic way back when it originally came out. It was the first time I realized that games were capable of more sophisticated storytelling. I'd have to go BioShock. This bitch still gets under my skin when I replay it. The voice acting, setting, music, and let's not forget, ha 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 ha, kill your cravings at the Circus of Value. Walking around and hearing that shit bird yell at you from around a corner always slightly annoyed me but made me smile as well. No game ran the bases like this one for me. I'm rambling, I'm sorry. Peace. Red Dead Redemption 2. I just think it's a fantastic game. Filled with so many possibilities and details. The story is great. The people are some of, if not the most realistic I've seen in a game. So many hours of joy and sorrow in that game. Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Solely for the visuals being amazing. Played through the game so many times because I love looking at the lake in it so much. The original Kingdom Hearts. The concept of Cloud Strife talking with Disney characters is just bizarre to me. Even as a kid I felt the mixing of completely different character types while not even knowing Final Fantasy was a thing. Also, the final boss was super hard. So it was the first time I had a challenge beating a game. Assassin's Creed Rouge, one of the best games ever. Battle Stations, PS1. I remember having fun occasionally playing the game with my dad. Obliterating my family at Monopoly. Someone flipped the table eventually and we lost most of the houses and hotels. We haven't been able to play since. Recently convinced everyone in my Valorant lobby to only use shotguns. Was hilarious. Shark Attack. Was amazing childhood memories. Gree. Pronounced Gree. For me. Pokémon Red Rescue Team and Crisis Core FF7. They were what defined gaming for me back in the day. Odd Reply. RD Lightfoot. In the SNES. It was the first game that I've completed. Donkey Kong Country 2 comes to a close second, as it was a game that I played over and over and over. Blame the Last Kremcoin and the DK in Bramble Blast. In between the Zero Escape trilogy or House in Fata Morgana. Both beautiful and mind-blowing stories. Horizon Zero Dawn. Humans almost completely caused their own extinction because we made robots that use biomass as fuel and we made those robots autonomous. Oh, and we made them to kill other humans. Yeah, sure, the story has been told over and over and over. But something about how they did it in Horizon really got my attention. Truly a beautiful game. Tibia. I love old Tibia for the society it created. If you wanted to buy, sell something, you had to advertise, find an offer and negotiate. I love how even lowest levels were needed in that game. Making runes for high-level players. Also, I remember hours of talking with random people while making runes or skilling. As a rather lonely person, I miss this. Except that the game mechanics are brutal. You die, you lose your stuff. Level. Skills. You had to be very careful with trusting any nodie since scammers and thieves were everywhere. This taught me couple life lessons. I haven't played a lot of games, but I'd say Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Hollow Knight, Terraria. Off. I went into it mostly blind and it just hit a lot of my buttons. I never played a lot of games growing up, so it was also the first time a game ever really made me experience a feeling. That feeling being discomfort. FFX amazing world building and story. The ending made my ugly cry. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. We had a family console and my dad had accidentally saved over my file at least 4 times. Crying cat, and it introduced me to Magic. Chrono Trigger. Of course. I'm a first general CT player. 2. I've been playing it since I bought it in 1996. Team Fortress 2. That game got me into PC gaming. Viva Pinata. I couldn't read, but I got really far and it taught me how to read. I will never forget it. Naughty Bear. Basically you murder bears, but you have to sneak and complete tasks before killing the bears, so it taught me a ton of stuff on how to play sneak games basically, and it also taught me how to read as well. Lol.